This is Jet with Pop Austin Media, and I got artist Yung Coby in the building. How's life, my guy?
Going down, man. It's beautiful and blessed, you know what I'm saying? Vibes. Happy to be alive, happy to be, you know what I'm saying, able to still do this music shit, man.
We're going crazy. I see, Vessel just dropped not too long ago. We'll get in that in a little bit, but South by just finished. I saw you had some things that you were doing for South by. It looked like.
Man,
Talk about
crazy.
that.
South by this year was one of the craziest experiences of my life. Um, I've been going to South by since like 2010. That's when I first found out about it. Um, I got my first booking at South by 2013, I think. Um, Shortly after that, I went to prison, you know what I'm saying, for like a long time. So I got out 2017, and then I jumped back on the South by wave. And then, you know what I'm saying, I kept going, kept performing, kept getting bookings, you know what I'm saying. And COVID hit, they closed South by out, basically. You know what I'm saying?
2 year drought.
Yeah, man, that shit was trash. So this year, I don't know how everything just fell into place, but I wasn't at no unofficial South by events at all. Everything was celebrity packed. Everybody that I was linking with was somebody, you know what I'm saying? So we performed at two events back to back, you know what I'm saying, the same day. Shout out DJ Bubba, shout out Row Run Simo, and my bro Lil Underhand. We was networking, bro. We linked with a lot of people who we needed to link with, you know what I'm saying?
I heard
Yeah.
some stuff you got with. I don't know if I can say it. Summer Walker and whatnot. I know you
Oh
want to touch too
shit!
much on that, but
You
yeah,
gotta
yeah,
drop
yeah.
a flex bomb on
Yeah,
that one.
yeah. So I heard about that one
Nah,
though.
for real.
But all right. So let's get to the beginning though before we
All
get too
right, bet.
carried away. Where are you originally from?
I'm from Killeen, Texas.
Okay, so you're from Killeen.
Yep.
All right,
Mhm.
and then how was childhood in Killeen? And I know you
Um,
mentioned prison. We'll kind of get in that in a second.
Really, just to, I would just, I was born. My mom was doing a 5 year prison stint when I was born. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't meet my mom like physically in the free until I was like 5 years old. You know what I'm saying? So,
How was that?
uh,
Especially for a mom, most of the time it's gonna be a pops at that. Most of the time,
yeah, it
it's
was
gonna be.
crazy, bro. Like my grandma, she took me in, you know what I'm saying, as soon as I was born. If she didn't come get me, I would have went up for adoption immediately, you know what I'm saying? Um,
So shouts out to grandma.
yeah, shout out to my granny. That's my OG. Like that's my real OG for real. Like shout out to my granny, you know what I'm saying? So I mean my granny came and got me, boom, raised up in Killeen. My whole family was basically like either selling dope or doing dope or in the streets or in prison or you know what I'm saying? Like it was kind of fucked up, but at the same time, like we wasn't just
It was a
poor.
vicious cycle though.
Yeah, we wasn't just poor on the
Oh,
streets and
oh
shit.
yeah.
Like,
You just getting
but
getting how you live.
yeah,
At the end of the day.
that's what was going on around me. You know what I'm saying? So me coming up, seeing all that, like everybody selling dope. You know what I'm saying? Gold, grill, diamonds, slabs, stacks of money and shit. I'm like, as a youngin', I'm like, shit, I ain't seeing nothing else. I'm thinking this is like the only way. Like, that's what I gotta do too. I gotta get on my shit. I gotta sell me some, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. But I learned the hard way. You know what I'm saying? I got out there. I jumped off the porch, 12, 13, caught my first charge, tripping. Don't recommend that shit to nobody. If you're listening right now, go to school, cause like, but this shit is dumb. Like,
Now you say you were 12 or 13 when you got
yeah,
your first charge,
yeah,
just from
mm-hmm.
whoop de whoop doing the set or whatever you were doing.
Tripping knucklehead shit.
And
And yeah.
was it more like was it ju? How they get you with that? Was it juvie or?
I was in and out of juvie like my whole teenage years. Like I got kicked out of school a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like it was crazy. I don't know, bro. Like I was a troubled child, boy. I was in trouble a lot. You know what I'm saying? But juvenile. I definitely got sent to juvenile detention when I was like 14. I turned 15 in there. I did 6 months. I got out. When I was in there though, I told myself I'm gonna be the biggest rapper in Killeen. I said I'm going to be the biggest artist in my city, the most talked about. They're gonna know me. You know what I'm saying? So I got out and I feel like I accomplished that. You know what I'm saying? I've performed at every single club in my city, linked with every promoter. I've opened for a plethora of artists. You know
Other
what I'm
people,
saying?
yeah, that would come. Yeah.
I've opened for my favorite artists. You know what I'm saying? Just by being in Killeen and pushing that rap.
And who was
shit,
that?
you feel me? At that moment, it was Starlito.
Okay, I know.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
start
saying?
there. Dang.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, that's okay. Damn. Okay, so you ain't out of juvie. Did you end up going to what high school? Or, hold up, did you play any sports?
Nah, never. I was.
I mean, I know you was, but I didn't know if you did it like or you were good at a sport. Just because you didn't play it, don't mean you weren't good at it.
Definitely trash at basketball.
Okay, you said trash at basketball.
I never gave myself a chance to get into sports, but my big brother and my little brother, they like fucking D1 prospects, college hooping. Like they cold still, you know what I'm saying? But I just went the opposite way. Like they did the right thing, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like I got a little brother, little sister, big brother. They kind of saw the street shit and was like, we going the other way. We gonna do the right shit. Me, I was just immersed in it. I'm like, fuck it, I'm in this. I'm in here. Like, shit, this is my life. I'm not pretending like I'm anything because I'm really here. Like, this is my life. I'm coming. I'm just smart though. So that was basically how that shit went. No sports at all though.
So no sports.
Yeah.
And then, so did you go to high school? What high school did you went to, or was it a?
I went to Killeen High for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Got kicked out of school. I really dropped out. You feel me? But I had like 2012. I moved to ATL. I moved to Atlanta, actually, Atlanta, Georgia. I got a lot of family out there, so I moved with my auntie, my cousin, and my granny, the one who got me. You know what I'm saying? When my mom had me and shit.
The one that took you in. Yeah.
So, but that was really like my mom. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, yeah.
in my great granny Florence R.I.P. They both raised me. You know what I'm saying? So, I moved to ATL, and fun fact, my first ever studio session, Bobby Critical put me in the studio. Because I moved to ATL in the 4th grade too. And I stayed for a year. Bobby Critical, he like a platinum producer right now. But before he had any of them hits, my cousin knew him. They went to school together. He brought me over there, put me in the studio. These niggas made me record a diss record on some niggas that they was beefing with. I'm in the 4th grade, so I'm on that. I get on that bitch and wreck. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Texas. I got you feel me? I've been brought up around this freestyle shit. So I'm in ATL. I'm in the 4th grade. I'm a little nigga. They beefing with some niggas on the other side. They like, man, get in there. Diss these niggas.
So you wasn't nervous or nothing?
Nah, I was just eager to hear myself. You feel me? He cooked up the beat on Fruity Loops. I remember like it was yesterday. And shit, he put me in there. Like, they was in there like, oh, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, because you a little young and doing it.
Like, and that shit right there, shit like that made me fall in love with music even more. You know what I'm saying?
So you say you've been doing music. So it looks like you've been doing music your whole life, damn.
Yeah, since I was like 8 years old.
Okay.
Shout out my cousin Jamal. He taught me how to write down my bars and number them. Taught me what a 16 was.
What made you take that serious from the street stuff? Was it finally going, like you said, you went 4 years? You was in at TDC. 2013.
I was 17. I caught a felony. I was tripping. I used to be on Xanax heavy, bro. Like that shit. Xanax almost ruined my life. You know what I'm saying? Like
I hear that a lot.
Yeah, you feel me? So I went to prison. 4 years. I had stupid felony. I got out, and I had a new perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like I read over 100 books in that motherfucker. Like I went to college in there, associate's degree. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I stayed focused. I ain't getting no fights in that motherfucker. Like it was a humbling experience, but at the same time, it was like, damn, they really got people in this motherfucker. Like that's not going home, and I'm eating dinner with these niggas every day. You know what I'm saying? They we kicking it like they getting out tomorrow type.
And they
shit.
got all different type of charges.
Man, and it's crazy, bro. I'm in there with killers. I'm in there with niggas who got caught with somebody else shit. I'm in there with, you feel me? All different. So I got a million perspectives of criminals. You know what I'm saying? And people who didn't even do the shit too. You feel me?
There's a number of those, yeah.
I just took all that, bro, and I fueled all that into this music shit. Like, and now like I got out, and I ain't stopped yet, bro. And everybody around me would tell you the same thing, like, bro, all this artwork and shit, bro. I do all this shit myself, bro. Like,
damn, shouts out
all
to
this
that.
pressing up the posters and this me, bro. Like, you feel me? Like,
That's something right there.
You know what I'm saying? So
Showing the camera. Product placement for you. Yeah, dope. So okay, so you get out. And then Young Coby, I take it your name's Coby. You put the young in front of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Cause and when I was in 4th grade, when I was living at ATL, Jeezy dropped Snowman.
Yo.
I was Lil Coby at first when I was in the elementary, and then Jeezy dropped. He had that Young on his shit. I'm like, nope, I need that. I gotta put the Young on my shit. I gotta fuck that Lil.
Yeah, when Jeezy dropped, that was crazy. That first album, I remember bumping that all the time.
Yeah, Snowman. I'm in 4th grade watching that DVD. Was not supposed to be watching that shit.
Did they have any studios that like a faux setup BS anything at a TDC? Anybody like in somebody's thing, like maybe even a phone or something?
That's crazy.
Allegedly,
crazy that you asked that. Like, and you know what's wild? Like all them phones and shit right now in prison. Like, that shit crazy, because when I was in there, niggas wasn't having phones like they got now. You know what I'm saying?
Now they be taking full photo shoots with the Facebook. Like,
you know what I'm saying? But I'm kind of glad that I didn't get into that, because, I mean.
You be out of here.
Yeah, my name be ringing bells and shit on social media, so I know motherfuckers easily sending my shit to whoever, like, yeah, this nigga in there tripping. But it's crazy that you asked that about did anybody have a studio or anything set up, because you know they got like church, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in the church room, this is the school room too, because like my last few years I was on a trustee camp. So basically a trustee camp is where you go like when you not on no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like when you trying to go home, they gonna get you from around the bullshit. So, and I was going to school too, so they had to send me over here to this unit to go to school over here. So in the middle of the dorms and shit, it's a building that they hold church and the schools in. So it was a motherfucking a whole setup in there. They had the amp with the speakers and the keyboard and a mic. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it was a performance setup. So it took a while. It took like maybe a year and some change for them to really warm up and let some inmates come in at home and just work and shit. So, you know, I ease my way up in that bitch. Shit, I start going in that hole every day.
Might as well. Like, here we go.
You feel me? And I taught myself how to make beats on a keyboard. So now I know how to make beats analog without no computer. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope. So you learned that.
Yeah.
In TDC.
Yeah.
Shouts out TDC crazy. For that.
Yeah,
I mean, that sounds crazy to say, but man, that's dope. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, let's talk about Vessel. That dropped on the 20th. I listened to the project. I like it. Like, what? Who else influences you? I see you say you dropped Jeezy, like your sound and all that, and then get into what this project, you know, the name and all that it means.
I'm influenced by the South for sure. You know what I'm saying? Southern country rap tunes like R.P. Pimp C. Like, that's one of my first loves. My first major influence was Southern music, urban, that real dirty South shit. You know what I'm saying? Like 8 Ball and MJG, like all that. Outkast, Andre 3000, one of my favorite rappers. But just Vessel, I feel like this is I feel like my shit really can't be compared to one style or sound, because my life in the moods that I go through, that shit could be any genre any day. I might wake up on some Linkin Park shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So like, I don't know. This shit can't be labeled type shit. Like, I think I'm doing something completely out of the box, something completely different. I'm not going to no super big studios, spending all this money. I'm not paying thousands and thousands of dollars to promoters and shit. Like, it's grassroots. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you can hear that in the music. Mm-hmm. Like, I can sit at my kitchen table and record a song and mix and master it and drop it, and you'll never know. You'll think I recorded it in LA or some shit. But
on some Juicy J, that's what Juicy J be doing.
Yeah, like the influences on this is definitely past and present. So I think it's a super creative balance of both. You feel me?
Dope. And then talk about I think 543 Records. Talk about that.
543 Records, man. That's basically me and my friends seeing that, okay, we talented than a motherfucker. Let's stop playing and let's do this label shit together and let's really help each other make it to the top and make $1 million. You know what I'm saying?
Is that the Killeen area code?
503 is.
I don't even know.
Well, I mean 76543. That's the part of Killeen that we stay in.
Okay, yeah.
But it also represents multiple areas too. So we just took off 503, and we wasn't even thinking about like the area type shit when we made the name. We were just thinking about this us. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody lives over here, everybody live over there, but this us. You know what I'm saying? This who we are. You feel me? And since then, hundreds of kids and hundreds of people have taken that and added it to their Instagram name. So you might have 543 such and such. And we don't even know them. You know what I'm saying?
Part of 543.
So it's kind of like similar to how ASAP had that little wave when like everybody start changing their shit to ASAP this, ASAP that because they were fans. You know what I'm saying?
The ASXP.
Yeah, type shit. AV. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but
I do remember that. We were talking about that. ASAP was the one that started
facts.
it.
I think this shit down there on some cult following type shit, but it's I'm trying to make it strictly about the music though. That's the main thing. Like creating music. Like fuck all the other shit. Fuck all the bullshit going on. When niggas fuck with me, they know we finna go rap. They know we finna go create some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about the pop-ups you've been doing. Like what's the thought process behind that, and we'll just talk about it.
Man, that I think that's something that I adapted back from just going to South by for the first time and seeing
Got inspired.
all these artists like, damn, like these niggas out here really wrecking. They really turned on my bitch ass. I ain't got no flyers. I ain't got no CD.
I like that though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it's motivation. So I'm seeing them, I'm like, bet, now I know I gotta step my shit up. Like now, ain't no reason every time I drop, my whole city shouldn't be fucking flooded with posters and QR codes and my shit. Every artist need to be doing this shit.
To where if a big artist comes through, they know that.
How many people in your city? You feel me? Like how many people go to Starbucks every day? How many people go to Walmart? Yeah, I'm putting my shit in Walmart. Everywhere you gonna
let
see
it fly.
My carts at the grocery store, nigga. Like, yeah, it's a sticker on there, but Yung Coby, you know what I'm saying? 543 records, too much pressure. You feel me? Like, so that's I don't know, man. I got a different type of vibe with this shit, bro.
I like it. What do you think about the Austin scene?
I love it. I love Austin,
Being,
man.
You're from Killeen and all that.
I love Austin. Austin is always. Austin is kind of like my. In Killeen, that's our big city. That's our LA. That's our Houston. That's our Dallas. Like, because it's so close. You know what I'm saying? So I can come to Austin and go to a fucking Seth Rogen podcast screening or some shit on a Wednesday, just dry. Like,
I'm from Dallas, and I'll say that Austin's taken over from Houston. Dallas, they already had their time. They wasted their.
So you feel like it's Austin time?
Oh yeah, it's definitely Austin's time, no doubt. See the scene that's out here, and like you see everything that's going on. So look at it. There's with Formula One or what is it? The races and the track stuff's going on now.
Formula One and Texas Relays.
Yeah, Texas Relays. Yeah, I'm all messed up. But yeah, right after Salva, like goodness gracious.
You know what I see in Austin? I just peeped this 2022 ending last year to 2022. They're letting the locals become the higher ups now.
Yeah, they are.
I see a lot of the people who've been grinding for years. They giving them the key. Everybody got like, for one, like I could say Jay Soldier. I think they finally, he stamped he got a formula now. His shit is
he's
you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no stop. You feel me? Like, and I salute shit like that. And even people like Traffic Lee, like everything he said when we had our time when we was kicking it, all the shit he said he doing. And it's in like HD though. You feel me?
Talk about Traffic Lee. How do you know Traffic Lee?
Shit, Traffic Lee, man. That was just a mutual friend on some music shit. Really, like,
yeah.
It was somebody in Austin was like, "Hey, you shit, bro. I got somebody I think you need to meet in Austin. Shit, I think he'll like you. I think he'll fuck with you. Y'all probably can do some shit." So they introduced us, and it was that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Is it when he was doing BMG going really hard?
it was post Sauce Walker year.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it was post Sauce Walker
Yeah.
feature, post.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You.
But we linked and shit. He was telling me like, man, look, bro, watch, I'm finna make this shit happen. He was just giving me the game like I'm finna and then I'm fucking with these over here. I'm finna I'm like, okay. I'm like, bro, I look up. Man, this nigga got all type of shit going on.
Going crazy.
And he on a corporate level. I'm
Yeah.
like, damn, I'm like, I really feeling like they giving niggas the key to the city in Austin. The people who earned it and worked for it and deserved it. Me being from Killeen, moving out here, linking with people and seeing how they work and knowing that they deserve these type of positions.
Yeah.
Austin lit.
And his wife
I
is
fuck
going
with-
crazy too. Yeah, she's
Come on, man.
Power couple for sure.
Yeah,
Shout out to
on,
them.
Man. Yeah, DJ Mist. Shout out to DJ Mist too. He engineered a few tracks for me. That's Traffic's
nice.
DJ.
Yeah. I know, Miss. Yeah.
In-house engineering DJ. Yeah, he's dope.
Shout out to him, man, doing that thing. So I know you just dropped this project.
Mm-hmm.
So now Panic, that's the lead single, I would say.
Yep, and it's number 1 on the project.
That's my shit. You know, and I like
Appreciate
how
it.
you leaded it out, so you set the tone.
Appreciate it.
Are you gonna do how many visuals are you gonna do for like for the songs? Like, do you have a certain amount? Are you gonna go like all visuals? What are you doing? Because I know I'm not gonna say what do you got upcoming. This is what you just dropped. So.
Yeah, facts. So what I said when I dropped this, I told myself I'm gonna push this project for 365 days.
Okay.
And
so
I'm gonna see what
there
it
you
do.
go.
Thank you.
I'm gonna see what it like. I just be dropping shit, you know what I'm saying? But this the first project where I'm like, nah, bro, we gotta give it to him different this time. We gotta really, cause these songs can't go to waste no more. Like, so I'm paying attention to it, and I'm like, I'm nurturing this project, and I really feel like this shit is the one. Like, and yeah, and they'll never hear me say like, oh, this is that. Nah, but this like Panic. That shit is monumental to me. I feel like who would sit down and come up with some shit like that?
No, I rock with that
You
shit.
know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't write nothing down either. Like, I don't write anything. I don't think about it. I go in the studio, put
Straight
the
off
beat
the
on,
dome.
play that bitch, and it's gonna come out how it's supposed to come out.
Pretty damn impressive. I couldn't tell. I would think that you wrote it out.
Yeah, nah, I don't write. And none of these songs were wrote down on this project, and not like 95% of the music on here, I mix, master, and record myself.
Damn,
You know what
shouts
I'm
out to
saying?
that too. Much
Yeah.
respect.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. Where can we find you at on social? And then where can we stream all your stuff at? Vessel and all that good stuff for the people. I know where to do it, but tell them.
YoungCoby.com, YUNGCOBY.com. If you go in there, you will basically fall into a fucking black hole of Yung Coby, everything, you know what I'm saying? And you'll find all my stuff, you know what I'm saying? But Instagram at One Yung Coby, Twitter at One Yung Coby, and that's the number 1, and then just my name after, YUNGCOBY. You can stream Vessel everywhere. Just type Yung Coby Vessel in on Google, and it'll pop up. That shit on Pandora. It's on Napster, motherfucking all type of shit.
Was it Dreezer?
Dreezer, everything. I'm talking about
Radio.o,
Reverb Nation.
Yeah, get it all. Cover all the bases.
Yeah, everything, man. Shout out United Masters too. I upload my shit on there. They send
Shout
my
out
shit
to
to the
them.
moon.
Shout out to them.
Yeah.
I need a little deal. What's up? Holla at me. I'm going crazy on y'all shit. I'm at 1 million right now. Let's go.
Damn. Hey, talk your shit.
Let's go, man.
Hey, we got you some merch.
Okay, cool.
Some Pop Austin Media merch. It's the blue version.
Oh yeah, I got a clothing line too. I forgot to plug that.
Oh yeah, well shoot, plug that. Give it a plug, and then I'm gonna plug this real quick. Hey, like we said, make sure you go stream Vessel out now on all DSPs, YouTube, all that good stuff, and the lead
You
single
already
Panic.
know.
That mug goes in. But talk about that real quick.
Welcome to My Neighborhood, man. That was a title to a song that I dropped when I first got out. Shout out Carter. He shot the video. You know what I'm saying? I took the title basically and created a lifestyle brand, and it's a clothing line, man. This is one of my truckers. You know what I'm saying? The camo trucker.
Dope.
You feel me? You can go to my website, youngcoby.com, or go to 1WTMNH. That's on Instagram, and you can get all the new releases, exclusive shit. It's going down, man.
That's dope. Welcome to my neighborhood. I like it.
Facts, appreciate it.
Hey, man, this is Jet, Young Coby. I'm a Pop Austin Media, and I'm signing out.
Yes, sir.